Guys, we're back. More drone videos. I've heard everybody online while I was waiting for it, and since I've had it, talking about range anxiety. They're scared that they're only getting a couple hundred meters and then the drone drops signal and it tries to do the return to home. It's just not flyable farther than 300 to 400 meters away. I haven't had that. Unless you get around some really thick trees, foliage, buildings, whatever, I haven't had it. But like I said, we're gonna test it out right now. I'm sitting in the backyard. We're dead smack in the middle of a little town here, so if there's gonna be radio interference and all that kind of stuff, it should be here. We'll see. Anyway, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so we're all set up here. Controller set up, joysticks in. We got 11 signals, perfect RC controller signal, RC signal. 95% on the battery. Find home is already found, so that's set. We're ready to fly. You guys ready for this? Let's see how far this puppy can go. So I'm gonna do picture in picture again. Let's get into this flight. Let's see how far we can get this thing without getting range anxiety. Still blows my mind every time, guys. So obviously that's sitting right, up a little bit higher so we're not hitting us. So obviously that's sitting right here. I can touch it. It's not that loud. Obstacle avoidance on right now, so it's kind of tripping out a little bit. We'll see after this. We're going to throw the screen recorder on too, so you guys can see what I'm seeing on the controller here. Okay, so we're screen recording as well. So let's take her out of here. Sport mode. See where we can get to, ladies and gentlemen. So I've flown this thing a few times. I kind of done a little bit of a range test myself, and I was kind of staggered as to how far it flew, but different days, different times. We'll go up 55 meters in height. It's not super high, it's not super low. Get a quick pan out here of what the little town looks like tonight. Unreal. Still blown away by this footage, guys. This is too cool. So it actually says we have 49 minutes of fly time if we're just gonna sit here and spin circles like how we're doing now. Obviously that's not what we're trying to do. By the way, guys, right there up on the that's where we were on the escarpment in the last video. Pretty sweet. Okay, let's see how far we can make it. So far we're 169 meters away from the remote. So all right, we're at the 55 meters in height, and we're currently 300 meters away. So cruising towards the highway. It's kind of the most flat area. There's suburbs in between here and there. The mall's there. It's not too much. So the usual town interference. If someone's buying this, I want the casual user to know what they're going to get out of it. Casual user as in myself. So we start just getting weak signal antenna at 575 meters. Stop for a second. We've dropped down to 3 bars out of the 5. So we'll keep going at that 55 meters and see if it likes it or doesn't like it. We'll see what happens. Strong wind warning. Weak signal, adjust antennas. We're down to 2, 1, 3, bouncing around here. Okay, so we're at 650 meters out. It's kind of bouncing around a little bit. Let's take it up just a little bit, see if we can improve the RC signal. Actually got worse there for a second. That's kind of weird. Let's go up to 100 meters here. Okay, 102 meters out. Still only 3 bars of signal, RC signal, which isn't great. It's not bad. Oh, okay, now that we're moving, we're getting 4. It's not terrible. In sport mode, we must be flying against the wind, because we're only getting 13 kilometers. This is a normal mode. There we go. Okay, sport mode activated. Okay, it's because I had the obstacle avoidance on. Obstacle avoidance, you can only fly in normal or city mode. That makes a little more sense. Now we're croaking. 30 kilometers an hour going into the wind, because it's saying battery full load. So creeping up on 900 meters away here at 101 meters up, over 900 meters. RC signal's not doing great, but we haven't had a full dropout yet. Mind you, I'm sitting at ground level in my backyard surrounded by a couple vehicles and fences and whatnot. There's a dealership right behind us, and we're right on Main Street. So if there's going to be a bad spot for signal, I'm probably sitting in it. 1,000 meters reach there. We're cracking over it pretty good here. So I don't know how many of you guys are going to be filming over 1,000 meters away or trying to get footage like that. I guess there is some circumstances for it. I don't know if I'll be flying in any or trying to get footage in any, but 1,250 meters away, so that's well over a kilometer now. What's the advertise on these? 12 kilometers, the OcuSync. Obviously that's in ideal conditions, no wind, nothing in your way, perfectly flat. 1365. I think we just had an RC dropout. Oh no, everything's still working. My apologies. Let's keep on trucking. 1,400. Remote control lost. Okay, 1457. 1457, we've hit the return to home. Go ahead and cancel that. Okay, so yeah, it was trying to return to home there at 1430. So that's not bad. That's a kilometer and a half. Okay, we're gonna go up and we're gonna see if we can't get a little bit better RC signal here. $203 meters up, and we still have 0 bars on the RC signal. I guess we're gonna probably return it to home then. Let's push it. Let's see if we can go a little bit farther. Oh, not gonna happen. It's not letting us, guys. Okay, so the most I'm gonna get out of today is 1430. That's not terrible. It's not great though. 2 or 3 days ago, a friend of mine and I were flying. He has a Mini 2, and we both got to over 2,000 meters away. Actually, we crossed over to the other side of the highway on the far side of town. So, kind of surprised it's only doing this today. We had some rain and shitty weather, so maybe that's affecting it. I'm not too sure. So there's the highway there. You can see it. So we were probably back in the green stuff on the far side there, back in the country. So let's go up a little bit more and let's see if we can't get a better RC signal. Okay, I'm going to stop it at 300 meters up. That's high enough. 304. Let's see if we can truck on a little bit farther. We got 2 bars on the RC signal at the moment, 3 bars. If we can make it back over the highway, I'll be happy with it. Like I said, it's not terrible. That's pretty far. If you're filming or trying to get footage that far away, good for you. I don't know where you'd need that, but the Grand Canyon or something maybe? I don't know. You think you need to be a couple kilometers away for the Grand Canyon footage? Yeah, probably. But that's flat as shit, right? There's no houses in between that. We got suburbs and factories and whatnot. Okay, so 303 meters up, I got 2 bars of RC signal, and we are at 1,600 meters. 1,600 meters. So we beat the 1,400 previous. Let me tell you what, we are chewing through the battery though. We're at 56%. Flying on sport mode the whole time into the wind isn't going to help, obviously, but what can you do when you're trying to do a range test? This is kind of perfect scenario. Let's see how far we can go in shitty conditions, right? So this is probably my 2nd official outdoor flight, and I got it creeping up on 1,800 meters away. Yeah, over. Weak RC signal at 1850. Just for shits and giggles, let's go up a little bit more. $1,900 meters. We're gonna crack that 2,000, guys. Let's just get it up a little bit higher here. Boom, 2,000 meters. 2,008 meters. I'm still sitting here, I'm not waving the remote around or nothing crazy. So the higher you go, obviously the better range you're gonna get, because then there's less in front of the drone and the controller to mess up with the signal. Do a slow scroll here and see what this place looks like. Not so good at the slow scroll yet. Gotta figure out how these yawn rates, or whatever you call them, gimbal yawn rates work. Be nice to adjust this for sure. This still blows my mind. Look how crisp that footage is. That's wild. Let's do a zoom in just for giggles. That's incredible. Still blown away at how good this camera is on this thing. It's, for being what, that small? Incredible. Absolutely mind-blowing. And the gimbal, how does this thing even work? So precise, so smooth. Guys, I know I said in the last video, just buy one. If you're thinking about it, don't hesitate. Worth the money, worth every dollar. Alright, you guys think we should push it? Let's go up to 350. Let's see if we can get just a little bit farther here, just to get rid of the range anxiety for anybody. If you're flying it farther than this, you're kind of being an asshole, if I'm being real. It's you don't need to be flying this far. I'm just doing it for the sake of the video and to see what it'll do, right? We're at 45%. Battery, oh, RC signal loss, nope, never mind. 2,050 meters. I told you guys, if you get up there, we can get over to the green stuff. We're creeping up on it now. Flight time 12 minutes. It says we got 7 minutes left. We've been hauling ass into the wind with this thing, guys. I don't think it's meant for what we're doing here. Distance check, 2,300 meters, guys. This is, boom, 2,300 meters. I told you guys we could get more out of this, because I think it'd go up to 400 or 500 meters high. So, DJI, good job, guys. This, it's doing better than I thought it would. What sort of flying camera looks this good and you can fly it 2.5 kilometers away from you? 2,480, 2,500 meters away. That's wild. and we're still going. If you guys got range anxiety, shake your head. It was probably old firmware. It was probably not set up. It's set up now. It's showing no RC signals, and we're still trucking. 2,570, 2,580. Oh, almost got 2,600. 2,595, and she's returning to home. I'm just gonna let it do its thing, guys. It's that's unbelievable. So we were creeping up on almost 3 kilometers away there. If just want me to take control and get over there. So if you guys are looking to pick up one of these things, don't be scared of how far it can fly. Don't cancel your order. Don't even think about it twice. This thing will fly as far as you need it and more. That, like I said, that was basically 2.6 kilometers away. If you're trying to film anything farther than that, you need a professional drone, and I still don't know if it'll do it. All the older OcuSync stuff, and this is the latest, right? This is supposed to be the latest and greatest, so I don't know, guys. I'm thoroughly impressed. This thing's still blowing my mind. Quick spin of the town. So yeah, straight up and over there, you can actually see the pond there that we flew over the other day. That's too cool. Just for giggles, I'm going to spin her back around here and see if we can't see a little bit closer to the Toronto skyline that we were looking at yesterday. So that's Lake Ontario we're looking at there. That would be Hamilton. Let's just take a look over this way. It is kind of a cloudy day. Like I said, we had some shit weather. I don't know if you can see it too well. It looks like that's a big city there. I'm not sure if that's it or if that's Mississauga. They got some pretty tall buildings over there too. So coming up soon, guys, I will have a cool Toronto video coming for you. I promise you on that one. There's too many cool things to see out that way, so we'll definitely have to get into that a little bit more. So 1,200 meters away, we're doing 55 kilometers, 56 kilometers an hour towards us right now. Should see the drone here in a minute or two. Probably less. This thing's all an ass, guys. So far 16 minutes of flight time. Well, actually 17:30. And it still says we got 14 minutes left if we're flying with the wind, as opposed to into the wind, how we were on the first flight taking off there. .600 meters. This thing's hilarious. It's like dive bombing, and we're still doing 51 kilometers an hour here. It's nuts. This thing's too cool. Okay, so while we're up here, we're just going to do a nice slow scroll. We're at 179 meters there, guys. This is too cool. Like I said, I've lived in this town my entire life, and I've never had this perspective. Obviously, this is pretty wild. Suburbs look tiny. We used to bike around all these places, and it'd take you forever. The drone looks like you could fly around it in 10 seconds. Probably sound like an old dude, but technology's wild. It's wild. Alright guys, there's our range test. Let's bring her back down to us. Like I said, I'm blown away. This thing's the coolest toy I've ever bought in my life. Hands down. Almost 20 minutes of flight time here, and we still, it says, have return to home. Still have 21% and 11 minutes 5 seconds, it says. So pretty nuts. This thing will just come in and do its thing. Still can't hear it, and it's seeing me. Oh, I can hear it. That was close.
Go to the flag and back. Circle around the flag.
No, I'll crash it. There she is, guys. What do you think? Look at that. Skeeter's in the video. What's up, Skeeter? What do you think? Nuts. Okay, I'm gonna put this thing down before it cuts me in the face. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more dumb videos like this where I'm filming myself with a drone way too close to my face. And yeah, if you got range anxiety, don't, because it's not worth it. This thing will do whatever you need it to do. So get you one and have some fun. Adios, guys.